For the most part, the Gov is stone-faced behind his thick moustache and black-lensed spectacles, but I could read his face easily enough. He hates bodyguard work. He refers such work to the hungrier agencies in our court whenever it arises. Oh no, sir, I am his bodyguard. Of a sort, anyway. But when a man is putting out one fire, he cannot put out all the other fires around him. What duty would you like us to perform specifically? The Gov asked. I could see the interest behind his stony expression. He was as curious about the true nature of this visit as I was. The man shrugged his shoulders. I was still taking impressions. He was approaching 40. There were 2 or 3 grey curls among the black. I don't know exactly, he replied. I suppose I would like my boss to not be murdered for a start. That is an admirable sentiment, my employer continued. Has he been threatened? He has, and there was an attempt on his life a year or so ago, a very close call, Mr. Hercules said. My employer still has a scar on his forehead from the incident. I was across the room when it happened. I'm afraid I cannot protect him every moment. For one thing, it isn't my job. What is your job? Barker asked. I am a guard, he replied, but it is only a ceremonial position. There are professional bodyguards watching him then, I assume. There are, but I find it difficult to trust them. There are some within his own family that covet his position. They already have money and power, yet they always need more. They are ruthless. My boss is just learning the family business, and he is young and callow. If you are a mere ceremonial guard, the Gov asked, why do you care so much what happens to him? Hercules resettled his top hat in his lap nervously. I consider him a friend. He certainly needs one. He's out of his depth and the vultures are circling. I wish he hadn't come to London at all. Barker nodded as if he understood. What other problems is he facing? His father's been sick, and my boss might become head of the family before he is properly trained. If I were one of his uncles, I believe I'd feel justified in thinking him a poor choice. But his father insists, and the old man generally gets his way, things being as they are. Is that all? The Gov asked. What? Ain't that enough? The man replied, smiling. All right, then. He tends to go on benders from time to time, and risks his own life. Barker and I looked at each other. We didn't understand the word, so Hercules mimed lifting a bottle to his lips. The boy's not happy, he continued. He's under a good deal of pressure, and he's young. I'm worried about his nerves. He's high-strung. Could snap at any minute. Who is this man, and where does he work? I finally asked. I couldn't stand it anymore. Barker and Hercules glanced at each other. We are expected to deduce that, Mr. Llewelyn, Barker said. That is how Mr. Hercules will know that we are worthy to take the case. Hercules smiled. He had good teeth for a boxer. Obviously he is an American, I said. A young heir to a large business, perhaps. A name even I would recognize. Nope, our guest said, shaking his head. The son of a senator, then, I persisted. The president's son, no. Then he could not be an heir. Strike 2, Jim Hercules said, enjoying the upper hand. Mr. Barker, would you care to try your luck? Barker looked down at his blotter, as if it would tell him the answer. I watched him closely. It must have happened, for when he looked up again, there was a smile playing at the corners of his moustache. I believe your employer is the Tsesarevich of Russia. Hercules slapped his knee and laughed. I knew I came to the right fella. What? I exclaimed. How does an American boxer find himself guarding the son of the Tsar of Russia? Here now.